When we think of skills for work, competencies on our resume, such as programs, platforms, diplomas, and degrees, readily come to mind. But often we forget that we possess many different core skills, especially those interpersonal skills that could land us that dream job. Now, imagine hiring a tutor for your child. Of course, you will want to hire someone with the right job skills, qualifications, and experience that you are able to pay and that will meet your needs. But beyond that, what else would you look out for in him or her? You will want to look at the personality and character traits. Somebody who will be a good fit for your family, never late to work, with good communication skills, always come up with a smile, have a good relationships with others, makes someone who makes an effort to build a positive relationships with your child. All these skills fall into the category of interpersonal skills. So, what are interpersonal skills and some you should look out for? Before I give an answer to that, don't forget to hit the red button below this video to subscribe to make me happen and the bell button to get notified of our new videos. Excited already? Let's get started. Interpersonal skills are the skills we use every day when we communicate and interact with other people, both individually and in groups. Most times, those with good interpersonal skills have strong verbal and non-verbal communication skills and are often considered to be good with people. And whether in your career or personal life, these skills are important for success. And that's why recruiters today have pre-screening tests available at their disposal to select applicants using personality tests and assessments to screen two applicants of similar qualifications and experience. But before we begin to look at the different interpersonal skills needed to land you that dream job, let's take a look at some of the interpersonal skill theories. The Sullivan Interpersonal Theory. According to Harry Stack Sullivan, personality is developed within a social context where people relate with others. In other words, humans would have no personality if there are no people around. The knowledge of human personality can only be fully understood through the scientific study of interpersonal relations with others. Sullivan interpersonal theory therefore emphasizes the importance of different developmental stages such as infancy, childhood, the juvenile era, pre-adolescence, early adolescence, late adolescence, and adulthood stage. Transactional analysis. According to Eric Berne, each person is made up of three alter ego states. The parent ego state, so this is our deep-rooted voice of authority. Child ego state, our reaction and feelings to external events. And lastly, adult ego state, our ability to think and determine action for ourselves. According to Berne, the ego state is a consistent pattern of feeling and experience directly related to a corresponding consistent pattern of behavior, such that when we communicate, we are doing so from one of these alter ego states, either the parent, child, or adult. While the parent ego state is the learned and acquired attitudes we have developed over the years while growing up, the child ego state is imitations of the parent ego, which we learn from parents, relatives, teachers, and neighbors. The adult state is our inner ability to think and determine our actions and communication based on the data received from parent and child egos. Theory of multiple intelligence. Gardner, in his book Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligence, described the 7 types of intelligence, which are linguistic, ability to use words efficiently, logical mathematical reasoning, conceptual and abstract thinking, visual spatial, ability to visualize and be aware of the surrounding environment, musical, and bodily kinesthetic. He saw interpersonal intelligence as the ability to have knowledge of one's own feelings and to explore them, ability to recognize the state of mind, intentions, and desires of others. Now, even though interpersonal skills are centered on a relationship with others, good communication skills such as listening, questioning, and understanding body language, interpersonal skills include a wide variety of other skills such as emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to keep one's emotions under control and navigate social situations with composure. This is an essential skill in any workplace as we spend a sizable percentage of our life at work and naturally want to be surrounded by emotionally stable and considerate colleagues throughout that time. Employers are looking for individuals who can keep calm under pressure and avoid pushing their personal frustrations on others. This is invaluable in any position that requires teamwork or communication between colleagues. Communication. Communication is a quintessential interpersonal skill that must be demonstrated to potential employers. Hiring managers are looking for individuals who can clearly articulate complex ideas to others. And any job that involves team based collaboration or deals directly with customers or clients requires both verbal and non-verbal communication abilities. Empathy. People at work naturally gravitate towards those who are capable of showing empathy and taking actions consistent with an understanding of how others feel. Empathy can be displayed at work in a variety of ways, in lending an ear to a colleague experiencing problems in the company or support a project when an unforeseen difficulty strikes. Teamwork. Teamwork is another great interpersonal skill to have in your repertoire. Modern workplaces often require employees to rely on each other in some capacity and be willing to support others when called upon. Effective teamwork involves knowing when leadership is required and when it's okay to stand back and be a supportive project member. Active listening. It's easier to demonstrate being a good listener during a face to face interview, but it's still valuable to show your willingness to listen and respect others on your resume. Being open to the ideas of others will lead to an environment where all employees feel free to share their thoughts. In today's job market, having technical skills is not enough. You need to go beyond the call of duty and show that you have what it takes to fit within organization's culture.